Oh my god. Music. The light skin is more at an advantage than the black, than the darker skin tone, and that's fact. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am back with another video. Hold on. And as you can see, I am this look right here. The glossy red lips, the cat eyes, long black hair was inspired by a beautiful lady called Grace Adjulore. I hope I said her name right, but this look was inspired by her because I really love the way she looked in that video. The point is, I need to talk about something that's been eating me up, and you guys know when something's been eating me up, I have to come and talk about it. Recently I asked you guys what do you guys think about colorism. For those who don't know what it means, I put the thing here, but that's besides the point, because the thing is, I didn't even know what colorism meant. I asked you guys in one of my posts who believes in colorism. Do you believe in colorism? And what's the stats? Hold on, let me get it back. 97% of you said yes and 2% said no. What I meant by do you believe in colorism is, do you believe it exists? Do you believe in it? I do. That's the point, period. I never knew what colorism was. I didn't know the word colorism until I put what it meant to the word. So you know when you know something exists but you don't even know the word for it, but you know it exists, like for example being a black person and feeling less than, it's called racism. But then when you're young you just know, oh, maybe it's my skin, that's why I'm being mistreated, or that's why I'm being excluded. But you don't actually know it's called racism until you grow older and figure it out. That's the same with colorism. When I was younger, I didn't know why all the man them wanted the light-skinned girls. For example, I didn't know why all the man them wanted the light-skinned girls. The girls with nice European, Brazilian hair, real hair, and they don't come for me. I didn't know what it meant. I wasn't really deep in it like that. But obviously, as I'm older, I know colorism is a thing. I didn't know why every model on these fashion websites, these clothing websites, all the models are white, mixed race, whatever you want to call it, apart from black, are their models. I didn't know what it meant, but then I figured out the word colorism, so you put it to the word, and it disgusts me. When I was younger, like, obviously you don't really mention these things when you're young, but when I was younger, I always used to think light skin is better anyway. Like I started to develop that mentality from like primary school, when the boys always wanted these 3 light skin girls, these 2 light skin girls. Every day it was them. Cool, whatever. Being called black, like being called, you always have in this head the light skin is better. I don't care what anyone says, that always just some point in your life you think that. Dark skin, I feel like dark skin girls and brown girls and just women of rich colour have to work harder to get where, for example, the white girl or the light skin girl has gotten to. Like, we have to put in the extra and obviously one of you guys commented, obviously look at like celebrities, the rapping industry, like the dark skin girls find it hard, but we can see that the dark skin girls have to put in that extra work, and it's disgusting, and it makes me feel sick because there are rappers out there who are dark skin and have to push harder, and I don't know why push ourselves. Like, I don't care, I'm just gonna say what I think, right? Bernice Burgos, Bria Miles, a lot of dark skin girls, the girls I've mentioned, have got surgery done, so people have noticed them. If they had surgery done, if they hadn't had surgery done, would they have got the same like reputation, popularity they would have got now? I don't know, but we have to go the extra mile. We have to either make sure our face is proper pretty, we have to have pretty features, pretty hair, a banging body. We have to have something about us to get noticed, if that makes sense. Not that you're trying to get noticed, but we always have to have something else besides being dark skinned to gain recognition. And it's just sad because that's what I feel like. If Bernice Burgos or Bria Miles, especially Bria Miles, didn't have the body she had, would she get recognition? I don't know. But in my opinion, I just feel like we have to do something. We have to go the extra mile with it, and it shouldn't be like that. Another thing I want to say is a dark skinned girl without makeup will get cussed 10 times harder than the light skinned girl without makeup. Yeah, because our face is not all the same tone, unfortunately. hyperpigmentation, we have acne marks that show. Yeah, cool. Stop grilling the girls for it, the dark skin girls for it. I've been sick of it, because I remember when I was younger, I'm not going to talk too much, but there was a time when Steph London had some tweets dug up about her past, and she said in one of her old tweets, don't act like God. If God didn't give you the choice to be lighter, you wouldn't choose to be lighter. Now, I'm going to ask you guys, if God gave you the opportunity to be a different skin tone, what skin tone would you go for? And that could be anything: dark, light, white, light, a little bit lighter, 10 shades of light. What would you choose? And I'm asking you guys these questions because I'm not going to lie, when that tweet got dug up, I was asking myself, if God sat every one of us girls down individually, and you didn't know no one else, it's just you and God said, choose another skin tone, gave you all these shades, it was just you and God, yeah, and God is going to make it look like no one knows you, knew what you look like before. This is just a fresh pick of skin tones. What would you choose? Sometimes the truth hurts a bit, because I'm thinking to myself, if God gave me the opportunity to pick a skin tone, and he said that no one would know what you look like before you just come out with this skin tone, what would you choose? Like, sometimes we've let social media get to us so much, it's actually, sometimes we like to ignore the truth. And I'm not saying that a lot of dark skin girls would choose to be lighter, but you just have to think, like, the way social media has operated, you might just choose to be a little, maybe 1 shade lighter, 2 shade lighter, and even skin tone. I don't know. I'm not blaming light skinned people or people of a lighter shade into the matter of colorism, because more time it has nothing to do with light people, white people. They haven't done nothing wrong. Normally it comes from our own people, the black community, that just tear each other down every opportunity they get. Like, it will be the black man to cuss the black girl without makeup. It will be the black man to say that girl's pretty but she's dark skinned. I've heard it. I've been the one to be next to a light skinned girl and the guy will choose a light skinned girl. I've been there. Like, it's fine. I'm not even too fussed about it. I'm not affected. I haven't been affected by colorism yet, and I don't wish to, but I've seen it and it's eating me, and I want to talk about it, because if I have a YouTube channel to talk about it, I'm going to talk about it, because it's just ridiculous, right? I've watched a lot of videos, girls say, oh, I can't believe I used to hate being dark skinned, I love the skin I am. We always have to compliment ourselves and remind ourselves every day of how beautiful the dark skin is. We have to do an extra mile. We have to remember the dark skinned beauties, everything, but there's no, like, it's just too much at this point. I wish it was the norm for dark skin to be beautiful, but honestly and truly, that can't be the case right now, and we need to change it. And I'm not just talking because we can change it that easily, because it all comes from, like, companies, social media, the way they're perceived is crazy. Another thing I want to touch on is as hard as it is for dark skinned women, I feel proper mature talking about this, innit? As hard as it is for dark skinned women, I don't appreciate when celebrities try to stan for dark skinned women, because I'm not being funny, and we can talk about this if you really want to, but a lot of celebrities have been, allegedly, in my view, have been lightening and whitening their skin throughout their career, right? Now, that's what I believe, because I've looked at before and after pictures and it looks crazy, but that's another, we'll just say that for another day. But I don't like it when celebrities that I know and I can see a clear difference between your skin before and after try to say, yeah, us dark skinned women are black women. It's hard to believe that you want to stand for the dark skinned women when I've seen your before and after pictures and you've avoided being a dark skin or darker complexion. Don't come on. Don't come on that. But that's just a slight comment. Anyway, there's a lot of companies that believe the lighter skin will sell their business, and that's why I believe they don't really want to promote dark skin. There's just something about the dark skin, the natural hair, that just doesn't, I don't know, appeals to them. That's what I think, because from what I see is what I will probably think. And obviously there's no doubt that if I see a light skinned girl down the road, or even when I see light skinned babies, and like, this can be, I'm not talking about just mixed race, I'm talking about maybe a lighter tone, there's no doubt I'll be like, oh my god, like your baby's tone is so nice, beautiful complexion, because it is a nice complexion. But I'm not going to, like, it's just, the point I'm trying to make is that dark skinned girls, black girls, shouldn't be put at a disadvantage. We shouldn't have to work extra hard. We shouldn't have to go and get surgery just to get recognition. We shouldn't have to have nice features just to be pretty for a dark skin. Like, I actually want to be lighter. I actually want to be white. Obviously I used to hang out with a lot of white friends. I used to have a lot of white friends back in the day, so we should be like, oh my god, I wish I was white. Obviously being young, you don't have the brain to think, why do you want to be white? And I still appreciate the skin you're in. I'm thinking I just want to be white, innit? I just want to have that nice hair. I shouldn't have to care with my hair. I shouldn't have to put grease in it like, I love that. And growing up, I kind of eased out of it, because then I went to secondary school and I had loads of black friends and we all had fun. It was good times. And then you reach social media stage and it's just like light skin, light skin, light skin. Sometimes I see people going crazy over an artist, and just because she's light skin, all of a sudden she's unique, she's special, she's, oh my god, yeah. Some people just big people up because of the way they look, not even because of what they got. Like, I'm not being funny, but Georgia Smith, for example, and I'm just gonna say what I would need to say, and I don't care right now. I need to say what I need to say. Georgia Smith, I didn't even know who that was until I saw a picture of her, and then I thought, okay, light skin, nice body, cool. That's it. I don't even listen to her music. I don't even care for her music. I don't even know who she is. But I just know that everyone just thinks she's popping because of the way she looks, because she's beautiful, untouchable, whatever you want to call it. And it's just like, okay, same with Bria Miles. I didn't even know who that was until I saw her dark skin, big batty. I didn't even know until I saw her body. Like, without that body, would she really get that attention? I don't know. Pisses me off even more. Even though I hate the black man will push me to hate him, because it will be the black man who cusses the black woman. And I've even heard from my own two ears black boys saying, I like Brazilian girls, I like the Spanish chicks, I want a Latino. You South London boys, that you want a Latino, where God knows where you'll find a Latino, yes, and you want to have babies because you have to have a baby lighter than you. It's just insulting. Keep your opinion to yourself, first of all. Don't bash the black girl. I've actually heard from my own two ears the black man will say she's pretty for a dark skinned girl. She's pretty, but she's too dark. Listen, I have had guys tell me I'm pretty but my nose is big. Even sickening. It makes me sick. I don't even want to talk to people because people are so arrogant. It eats me. I've decided, thank God, to wear glossy red lipstick, because apparently black girls don't suit red lipstick. Black girls don't suit red nails. Yeah? Yeah? I'm wearing it even glossed up, even worse. But I'm not going to listen or let anybody dictate the way I operate these days. But it's just crazy. Like, honestly, when people started saying, oh yeah, black female rappers have to work harder, I see the truth. Lady Lashur, Miss Banks, who else? What's her freaking name? Azealia Banks, even though no one really likes her. Who else? What's her name? Oh, forgot. With the two bunches. Like, they have to push. Whereas you have Steph London, zoomed out of nowhere, right where she wanted to be. And I'm not saying she doesn't deserve to, but it's just like, why do the black female rappers have to, why do the light skin, why do you have to, do you see all the point I'm trying to make? It's just crazy. And that goes for the YouTube world as well. I feel like it goes for anything. I just see that the light skin is more at an advantage than the black than the darker skin tone, and that's facts. And what is the big deal? And no doubt when I see a light skinned person or a lighter skin tone person or a mixed race person, I do think they're beautiful 100%, but I think I'm beautiful too. I think the black girl can be absolutely stunning. Every race, every colour is stunning in their own way. There's things that a black girl will have that a mixed race girl won't have. There's things that a black girl will have that a white girl doesn't have. A white girl will have something that a black girl doesn't. We're all so different. It's funny, but with the whole Beyonce Kelly Rowland thing, you can see whose career popped off. No man, no black man tell you can't wear red lipstick or red nails. Even though I still won't wear rock red lips, but I will wear the red lipstick, and I don't give a, like, I couldn't care less. Why? Is that the red looks nice on the light skin, but when the dark girl does it, all of a sudden she's a witch. Black owned, taking a stand to making sure black owned businesses are raising the bars and pushing through and supporting and just starting things up to get the black dark skin image out there to sell things. It's really good. Black artists get overlooked because they're dark. Like, it's dumb, but it's real, and nobody really wants to pull up the colorism card too much. No one wants to, black people don't even want to pull up the racism card too much, but when you see it, you see it, and it's just mind-boggling to me. And I'm just putting out this. I just want to talk about it because I just want people to be aware and to be not to be so arrogant. It really affects people too. Like, there has been countless, from 2 years ago, from last year till now, there have been countless celebrities, people whose old tweets have been dug up dissing the black girl, dissing the dark skinned girls. There has been countless celebrities. I can't even remember because there was too many being exposed, but the one I do, that's all I want to talk about, guys. Just leave your comments down below, and yeah, let's just have a discussion about it. Let's talk about it. I hope you guys kind of enjoyed having this chat with me and seeing what I had to say. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay blessed.